So we just arrived in Morocco last night and I could not be more excited. This is somewhere that we've been dreaming about going for our whole Europe trip so far, even though we're not in Europe anymore. We've just popped down here. It's January right now, so everywhere that we've been going in Europe is freezing. Like the places that we've been for the past few weeks, it's been snowing. We've been wearing our scarves, we've been wearing our beanies. So we've come down to Africa to escape the heat. It's a beautiful maximum of 18 degrees here today, so that's lovely. So let's go explore Morocco together. But first up, let me give you a tour of where we're staying. So before I show you where we're actually staying for our first few days here in Morocco, I thought I'd better explain the types of accommodation you can actually get here. So when you look up where to stay in Morocco, you'll see a lot of riads. Riads are essentially traditional Moroccan houses with usually a communal courtyard and rooftops. They're beautiful, and unfortunately we're not staying in a riad for these first few days of our trip as we booked super last minute and decided on an Airbnb instead, but we do stay in one on the last night of our trip, so stick around to see it and let's go have a look around Marrakech. If you're heading to Marrakech, the first thing you're probably going to do is head into the Medina, which is the big walled historic city centre. And if you do not want to miss the souks. The souks are a labyrinth of markets where you can buy souvenirs of clothes, crockery, and pretty much anything that your heart desires. Bartering is part of the fun in the souks too, so definitely don't just accept the first price offered to you. I'd recommend this in any city that you travel to, but in Marrakech, you should definitely do a free walking tour.
We're built similar in face, but no fountain. The first fountain's Marrakech.
Walking tours are great because you get a good lay of the land and also a good insight into the history of the city, which was exactly what we wanted in Marrakech. Also, I highly recommend paying to go into some of the buildings and gardens in Morocco. Definitely worth the entry fee. So we spent 3 full days and 4 nights in Marrakech, and on our last night before we headed off to our desert safari, we had probably our best dinner yet, and then we went home, packed our bags and got ready to be picked up before sunrise the next morning. So as you can see, it's a long drive out to the desert from Marrakech. And our first proper stop was the village Qasr of 8 Ben Haddou. Here we had a tour, we got some lunch, and most of us bought headscarves to wear in the desert tomorrow. A little heads up, the place that they took us to buy the headscarves were probably the most expensive place that you could buy them. So either walk around and find another shop to buy them from, or buy them before you even start the tour somewhere in Marrakech in the souks. That's my recommendation. After the most amazing experience ever riding camels through the desert, we arrived at our campsite, and I just had to give you a tour because, well, this isn't a campsite. We had a full bathroom with like a toilet and even a shower that actually had hot water, which was great because we were there in the desert in winter. We got a full dinner. I didn't actually film it all. And then we got a full show by our tour guides. It was